Ja Morant. See, I knew it was gonna get worse. I knew it was gonna get worse. You couldn't possibly look at this situation and tell me, Rashad, there's no way it could possibly get worse. I knew it was gonna get worse. I knew eventually other companies would be forced to distance themselves from Ja Morant, and that's exactly what kind of happened. So I'll show y'all what I mean. TMZ Sports reports that Ja Morant sneakers removed from the Nike app and site after second gun incident. Now, man, I remember back when the KDs came out, which I didn't want them because I was never like a sneakerhead kind of kid, but they were like the biggest thing back in like 10 years ago, like 2013, 2014. The KDs were massive, right? Ja Morant is like the biggest star since LeBron. Ja Morant is the next thing. He's the next best thing. He's the new star. He's the new talent. He's fresh blood. He's the next guy. I mean, I've seen clips. I've seen the highlights. I've seen Ja flying through the air. There's no new fresh blood in the game like Ja Morant right now. He's charismatic. He's a little bit cocky, but at the same time, he's got the skill to back it up. He does a little dance. Like I'm saying, like he's a star. But at the same time, Ja Morant wants to be a new recruit in NBA YoungBoys, little playground thing. You know what I'm saying? A little treehouse. Ja Morant wants to be a member of the Goon Squad. He wants to be a gang member. So unfortunately, Nike after the second incident was like, all right, bro, like we got to fall back. And I said they would probably do that in the last video. So the article says this: if you're trying to cop a pair of Ja Morant's signature sneakers, you'll have to look elsewhere. Somewhere other than Nike's website, because the NBA superstar's kicks are nowhere to be found in the online store days after his second gun incident. The Ja 1 athletic shoes, I ain't gonna lie, those sound pretty cool, were released on April 19th and have been very popular. However, when we looked on Nike's site Thursday morning, why there's people looking to see if Ja Morant's downfall has truly gone to the lowest possible level. There's really niggas going on the site like, is Ja Morant's sneaker still on here? Oh shit, like that's crazy. Imagine niggas like investigating your downfall. The Morant sneakers were not available on Thursday morning. In fact, outside of a few t-shirts, there isn't anything Morant related. So they didn't remove everything. They're like, we still gonna get a few pennies out of this nigga, but like, okay, get rid of the shoes. That's crazy. But Nike hasn't totally erased Morant sneakers. There's a new mismatched hunger colorway that's scheduled to be released on May 25th, and it still appears in the upcoming section of Nike's SNKRS app. Oh, sneakers. I'm tripping. My bad. Other retailers like Dick's Sporting Goods and secondary resellers like StockX and Flight Club still have Ja 1s for sale. Morant signed a multi-year deal with Nike in May 2019, but could be in jeopardy of losing his endorsement with the world's largest athletic apparel company after the 23-year-old was seen holding a gun on IG Live again, sitting shotgun in the car, listening to music. Listening to Young Boy. This comes just 2 months after the two-time All-Star flashed a pistol inside a Denver strip club again while on Instagram. Yo, what's with y'all niggas going to beautiful states and doing this shit? I could understand Florida, that's a shithole. I could understand like Louisiana, total shithole. I can understand New York, waste of time. I can understand, okay, not Georgia, but Colorado, Alaska, Utah, like what's going on? All this like nigga shit y'all doing in these like mountain states, like what's going on with that? Denver strip club, like I understand he took an L, but like Colorado's too beautiful of a state for y'all to be doing all kind of NBA young boy shit. Like, is it necessary, Ja Morant? Like, did you have to do that? You know what I'm saying? Does that actually have to happen, Ja? Ja needs to do like a fucking like live stream press conference and just answer the fans' questions, bro. Because like, ain't that, bro? Like, you gotta explain pulling out guns in Denver, Colorado. Ja was suspended for 8 games after the March incident. Oh, by the way, he was suspended for 8 games, and need I remind y'all, the man lost upwards of $500,000, more than $600,000, not more than $700,000, but more than $600,000. He lost that much money over the course of 8 games. Imagine going to work 8 times, doing what you love, and making more than $500,000 and letting it go all down the drain because you want to be whatever he wants to. What's going on with him, bro? Like, what does y'all want to be a gang member? Like, I've been trying to really like understand, and I really believe that Ja Morant just has a masculinity crisis. He wants to be tough. He wants to be seen as tough, and his ticket there is by being one of NBA YoungBoy's new recruits. Only problem is the NBA that Ja Morant go be trailing around is never ball again. Because what's going on right here, bro, he's playing with the NBA, and it's like, sure, the NBA needs you because you're the best talent they've gotten in a long time, especially new talent. But bruh, this is a multi-billion-dollar company. They will, at some point, be willing to let you go if it has to come to that. And at the same time, it's like, do you really want to be that guy? Do you want to walk into the locker room, bro, and look your teammates in the eye when they're losing games because you ain't there, and you got to explain to them, oh yeah, bro, my bad, by the way, for us losing all those games and losing millions of dollars in franchise money, and my bad, I wanted to be a gang member and be like NBA YoungBoy. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Like, imagine having to look your teammates in the face and explain why y'all's franchise is going up in smoke because I want to be NBA on the side, and by NBA I mean never broke again. You know, I want to be a gang member on the side, you know, so my bad for ruining everything for everyone in here. I'm just saying, y'all got to look at it from the perspective of the what do you play for? The Memphis Grizzlies? Y'all got to look at it from the business perspective. The Memphis Grizzlies are looking at Ja Morant like, nigga, what are you doing? You're doing all this crazy shit. Then you come in here, you're fucking up our money. You're fucking up our brand. You're fucking up what we got going on. Then you walk up in here to being suspended for 8 games. We're risking losing championships. All kind of shit is on the line because you don't want to do what you're supposed to do. Ja Morant, all jokes aside, has to explain that every single time, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, he got to do it. He is messing up his team, bro. When he's suspended, their odds of winning decreases. He's one of the best players on the team. Every time he does this role-playing shit, he fucks it up for his team. He's got a real, bro, like, if he don't care about himself, at least, bro, like, his team needs to just shun him or something, bro. They got to do something to this nigga, bro. So the article goes on to say, this time, with this new incident, the penalty will be much more severe. Morant's already been suspended from all team activities, even though it's the offseason for the Grizzlies. Well, I guess he chose the right time to fuck up again. It's the offseason, but still. Imagine if it was, bro, they can't trust this nigga. Imagine being a teammate of Ja Morant, and every time you see him walk in, you just never know what he's up to. You never know what bullshit he's about to do next. You never know when the season starts, we lose a game, he lose his goddamn mind with the game, and starts trying to be young boy again. Now the whole team fucked up. He's suspended. The franchise up in smoke. We're losing games. We can't go to the finals because he ain't there. Come on, bro. If I'm one of the team guys, I'm looking at Ja Morant like, nigga, you got one more chance to fuck up. And we gonna pack your ass up in a plane and send you to Utah so you could be with NBA YoungBoy since you want to be NBA so goddamn bad. Shit. I'm serious, like, bro, like, Ja Morant gotta think about it. Like, if you're not worried about yourself, which it seems like he's not, be worried about your team. At least be a team player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be one of those guys, you know what I'm saying, that just fucks up and then walks in like, what y'all looking at, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be that guy. At least walk in and be like, all right, y'all, I fucked up. And if you're going to walk in and say, all right, guys, I fucked up, at least don't fuck up a second time. So Mike Wilbon, I know his face. I don't even know. I guess it's his name, Mike Wilbon or whatever. On the Ja Morant apology, I don't want to hear it. I want to see it. It's so easy. It's like, Ja Morant, just don't act like a gang member. You know, that's not a really difficult task. But for some reason, for Ja Morant, it seems like, you know, we're asking him to get like a master's in rocket science. Like, it's like we're asking him for a master's in you know, in neuroscience, in astrophysics. Like, it's like we're asking Ja to do the impossible. You know what I'm saying? The back-to-back gun incidents have fans confused and even pissed off, including Michael Wilbon, who said he won't let his son wear Ja's shoes. That's crazy. See, Ja, you're fucking it up for everybody. Now his son can't even wear your shoes because you want to act a fool. It seems to me like you fucking it up for everybody else, bro. If not your own, if you don't care about your own career, bro, at least think about Michael Wilbon's son who can't wear your shoes anymore, bro. Don't be that guy. Don't fuck it up for the kids, Ja. If retailers continue to pull the Ja ones, even people who want to wear Morant's kicks may soon have trouble tracking down a pair. We reached out to Nike so far, no word back. Of course, Nike's not going to respond to TMZ. But in all seriousness, though, well, actually not in all seriousness, because I got jokes. But, you know, Ja got to, bro, like, at some point, Ja has to really, like, get real, bro. You're 23 years old. You're an adult now. And you have a daughter, too. So, all this, like, other shit going on, like this gangster shit, NBA YoungBoy shit, bro, you're 23. And I see people on social media saying, well, Ja Morant ain't doing nothing that people his age don't do. I'm 22. Ja Morant's 2 years older than me. He should probably be turning 24 sometime soon. So that age gap will even out. I'm 22. I have no desire to seem like or act like a thug on camera. I just don't care for it. I'm 22. That, like, trying to be a gang member at 22, if you didn't have to live that life and be poisoned by people around you doing that, if you didn't have to live that life, blessings upon you. Be thankful, be grateful to God, pray to God, thank him for that, and move on with your life and take advantage of the blessings that you've been given. You have a daughter, You've got millions of dollars waiting for you. You've got a beautiful house from what I can see. You've got an amazing career. You've taken a franchise that no one really cared about too much and brought it up to the forefront of the NBA. What's going on with you? Why can't you just enjoy that instead of trying to be a gang member? And then when he pulls the gun out, his friend turns the phone over to hide it so people can't see what Jaw's doing. It's peer pressure, bro. Your homie is over there trying to save you, and yet simultaneously you trying to impress the 100 or so people on your homie's live? What's going on? You're a star, bro, and you're surrounding yourself with goons and gang members, which leads me to believe that when the NBA was saying, yeah, it might be true that Ja Morant might have pointed a bunch of red lasers at somebody, at this point, can we say that Ja didn't do that? I mean, let's just keep it 100. With everything that's going on now, can we really positively, accurately say, okay, we don't have any evidence, but it's probably likely that Ja Morant and his friends did point red lasers at, another team. Look at Ja's behavior. Everything that we thought was just a bunch of hoopla stories now seem like the truth. And if you're Ja Morant, it's like, bro, you don't want people thinking that this is the kind of person you are. You don't want people thinking like, oh man, can't invite Ja Morant over to my house because he's a thug. You don't want people thinking that way because it ain't just white folk thinking it. It's black people too. You think LeBron has carefully curated this perfect image by mistake? You think the other basketball players who actually have a gangster past aren't trying to stay away from that by mistake? You think all these other black players who might love NBA YoungBoy and might love the imagery that he portrays, you think it's a coincidence that the rest of them aren't trying to push this image, Ja Morant? You think it's a coincidence that these other ball players are staying away from the very thing you're trying to run headfirst into? It's not a coincidence, bro. It's not a coincidence. You got nothing to gain from trying to act like a gang member. Take advantage of the blessings. Nike's over here removing your fucking merchandise from their store, from their website. Is that what you want? I can't fathom how you could be this blessed and yet simultaneously this determined to look like something that you don't need to be. I don't care if you're a gang member. I just want to see you jump in the air and do dunks and all that. That's cool to me. That's what I think is fly. I think it's fly how athletic and amazing of an athlete Ja Morant is. What I really don't care about is how real of a nigga he is. I just don't care. Like, Ja Morant, it doesn't matter to me if Ja Morant's a street nigga or a real nigga or not. Dude, you're an amazing athlete. Just go hoop. The girls love a hooper. The girls love hoopers. You don't got to be a street nigga. Who you trying to impress? Females? The females going to get with you regardless because you're a hooper for the Memphis Grizzlies in the NBA. The girls going to come to you. You know that regardless. So who could you possibly be trying to impress? Because it can't be females because you done already accomplished that by being a famous entertainer, athlete. You've already accomplished that. So who are you trying? If you're not trying to impress females, I got to wonder, who are you possibly trying to impress? Is it these street folks on the internet, bro? Because that era is done. Ja Morant, you got to realize it's 2023, bro. It ain't 2013 no more, bro. All that street nigga shit, that shit is phasing out. That's not the cool thing anymore. Thanks to the internet, everybody's seeing that that lifestyle really ain't all that cool. Pooh Shiesty done went up in smoke. Young Thug done crashed out. All these other rappers done crashed out. O Block done got Rico'd. Goddamn, Casanova got Rico'd. Bro, like, everybody's out bad. Everybody down bad, right? Everybody outside right now. That street lifestyle, what do you hope to possibly accomplish by aligning yourself with that? You ain't seen all these rappers go outside? Your favorite rapper, YoungBoy, is over there on house arrest. Going crazy. Dissing Drake and shit. You want to be like that on house arrest, bro? You want to be that kind of guy? You want to be on house arrest? You want to be locked up on Rico? You want to be like, look at Tax Stone. He over there fighting for his life. Fighting for his life. Why do you want to even be associated with that? That's what I want. I want Ja Morant to explain that to us. Why do you even want to be street in 2023? You saw what happened to Takeoff? With all due respect to Takeoff, rest in peace. But see what happened when you try to be around that street shit? Mob ties, real nigga, da-da-da-da-da. Niggas fighting over bullshit. Niggas arguing, people pull out guns over some stupid shit to kill each other. That's what you want to be associated with, bro? The NBA is doing you a favor by trying to get you to not portray that image, bro. Because the more you feed that part of yourself that wants that lifestyle, the more powerful it becomes. The NBA is doing you a favor by trying to get you to stop portraying that image in the public. Because maybe if you can stop trying to portray that image in the public, maybe you can defeat the part of yourself that's prompting you to do this shit. Maybe. There's people trying to defend it. There's people sitting there saying that it's normal or cool or okay. It's not normal, bro. It's okay to be a normal guy. It's okay to be a square. Being a square does not mean you're a pussy. Doesn't mean that you're soft. It don't mean that you're a bitch. It doesn't mean that you're not a man. Being square means that you just know how to stay out of trouble and mind your business and build. Because that's your job at the end of the day, bro. Your job is to build. Your father built a basketball court for you to, if the story is true, built a basketball court for you to play and hone your craft in the backyard of y'all's house or some shit, right? So your father built something. He created, he fed your career, he built that. Your task is to build for the next generation. But instead, you trying to find out how to look like the coolest destroyer possible, putting up guns and acting like a gang member for what? We don't care if you're street or not, bro. We don't care. We don't care if you're a gang member. Like, and no one, I don't like, bro, that is not the wave anymore. That era is done. We want to see you going on vacation. Like, bro, this is the new era. People want to see you look rich. People want to see you go on vacations to Turks and Caicos. People want to see you go to Ibiza. Niggas want to see you looking rich. That's the new wave. Is to look like a rich nigga, not a criminal. That's not the wave anymore. Every time I turn around and every time I open Instagram, it's a new rapper. Every time I open Instagram and see Academics' page, it's a new rapper going on social media begging everybody to get them out of jail. Please message the judge. Please this, please that. They doing this, they doing that, bro. Every time I turn around, these niggas is crying about being in jail. So the lifestyle clearly can't be that amazing. Every time I look up, it's a new rapper crying about how they're getting done bad in prison and somebody please help me. I'm just telling the truth. So what I'm saying to John Morant is this. Bro, no one cares about how street you are. We don't care. The people who are giving you, because it's their money, it ain't yours. The people who are giving you millions of dollars to be a basketball player, they don't care about how street you are. 20 years from now, you probably won't care about how street you were at 20 years old. The woman that you're probably going to marry hopefully doesn't care about how street you are. Bro, none of this stuff matters, bro. It doesn't, and it's like, bro, who is he trying to, bro, I hope it's not females. There's no way at 23 years old, damn near at the top of the National Basketball Association, that you could be trying to be a gangster to attract women. I hope that's not true. Because it reminds me of that conversation that Academics had with Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs' baby mama, excuse me. No, the mother of his child. Let's use a more respectful term. The mother of Freddie Gibbs' child. She was talking about how she got with Freddie Gibbs because, you know, he was a gangster and she thought he could protect her and blah, blah, blah. Bruh, being a gangster is not a sign of being a man. A man is prepared for danger but stays away from danger, bro. Like, imagine if every single time, bro, like, bro, John Morant is a father, bro. This nigga's a father. You can't be a gangster with a child, bro. You can't be a real nigga when you have a child, bro. You got to become an adult, bro. You got to be a man. You can't be trying to be a thug when you have a daughter or a son. You got to be an adult. Yes, I'm saying that thug and adult are two different things. Yes. Because once you get to a certain age and you realize how much damage you've done to your ability to be hired, your ability to be trusted by others, your ability to be welcomed by others by being a criminal, you start to realize, damn, this shit is not, no, this is not adult shit. This is horrible. It's horrible. So, all in all, bro, hopefully John Morant realizes that being a street nigga just isn't that cool. Like, congrats. You are willing to kill people over minor infractions and you spill blood of your own people and you destroy the community. Congrats. Accomplishment. Elon Musk is trying to go to Mars and you sitting here trying to figure out how to be the biggest goon in the NBA. Bro, as black men, bro, we got to do better, bro. We got to do better. And you know, to be honest, I applaud all the black men that are in the league right now who don't do this crazy ass shit. Because there's a lot of, the league is made up of mostly black men. And yet John Morant's the only one who's doing this shit. So salute to the rest of the dudes. But, bruh, that shit, you know, John Morant's my age. When was he born? 1999? Like, bro, you're Gen Z and this is what you're doing with your life, bro. You got lucky. Bro, Gen Z, we got to become adults right at the tail end of Gangster Street. Like, we got to see the rappers who claim to be real die and go to jail. And that's not, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm saying we got to see what a lot of our parents didn't get to see. Our parents really got to see these rappers portray this dumb shit and survive, because a lot of the time it was just entertainment. It was fake. It was just entertainment. We got to see the real niggas come into the rap game and crash out and realize, oh, that, nah, this ain't it. This ain't what I want. Hopefully. So, you know, Nike removes his shoes. John Morant's taking more unnecessary losses. what's his name? Adam Silver seemed extremely disappointed in him. Hopefully John Morant realizes, like, bro, like, you're better than this. You're better than this. This gangster street shit is not the way, bro. You're better than that. You don't come from that crazy ass shit. So why even try to be a part of it? Every single person that survives the streets, when they turn like 40, 50, they all of a sudden have an epiphany and realize it was all crazy. So why would you at 23 years old take part in some shit that you're just going to wake up one day at 40 years old and say, damn, that was dumb? What's the point? So hopefully Ja gets it together. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.